There we are. Maybe. Maybe we got the group. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got...
Whoa.
Look at that. Okay. I think I've got Jae on Skype, which she sounds excellent, so I don't know what the hell the deal was earlier. What was that all about?
Hello?
There you are. I've got you. What's up? There's the audio. And,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess what we could do is if you put that on speaker, and then we'll just have you interview the artist there. We'll just do it.
Hey, tell your battery's going down. Or no, it's charging. Sorry.
So we'll just do that. Who's your first guest on the Jaybird Wells radio experience?
Why do I have Skype on hold? I don't know how to get rid of Skype. Oh.
There we are. We've got you.
Okay.
So who's your first victim, as they say?
My first victim is Teddy T. How long have you been rapping, Teddy?
I don't know. Like 9 years.
9 years?
Well, a year professionally.
So that makes you what, 18? 25? So what all does your rap music talk about? Like, does it talk about stuff that you do? Does it talk about other people's experiences?
No, just everything I've been through or been around.
So it's kind of distracting with all the other rappers here.
Well, you know what you could do? You could...
The other group member where? You're the
one and only.
Yeah.
Chris?
The one and only. That's my rapper name.
And you rap with Freddie?
With Betty.
Betty?
Betty Chico.
I haven't heard any of the music. You guys got any of the music here?
Yeah. Give us
That's
a
me
beat.
right there.
You met a group of niggas talking about Texas slaves, serving James, my young niggas talking James, you a catch straight. Stay up in your lane for my niggas take off the face. All my niggas take dollars, drinking me leaning like the old Impala.
I didn't realize that the rap existed like this in Wichita.
In the red hoodie of the day.
I really, this is my birth count, and I really didn't know you guys all existed in here. That's amazing. So, are you married? Do you have children?
Yeah, I got one kid and I ain't married yet.
He goes up.
For real, though.
Does your children enjoy your rapping?
You know, like about
A month and a half. Well, I'm sure he likes your voice. So do you read any books, or what do you do for stuff for fun when you're not rapping? That's legal.
Yeah, oh, I can say what I want to.
It's an internet show.
I get zooted in my free time.
Actually, it goes on at AF and FM channels too.
Sorry, we're not regulated by the FAA.
Oh, shit.
I just
My
don't
free
trust them a
time,
lot.
I get zooted.
Is that like a student?
Zooted.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I touch the money. Yeah.
It's not legal in Kansas yet.
A lot of different things.
Do you go cruising? Did you used to cruise on, what was it in Wichita, 31st and Seneca? Or are you too young for that?
Too young.
Now I feel old. So where's the new cruising area in Wichita? 13th and Broadway?
Yeah. 2-1.
You guys show off your cars?
Hell no.
Oh, God, Jiggy, I love you putting me on the spot. Are you still there with me, Jiggy?
I am. I'm just listening to you and the crew there. Hell, you know, if you run out of ideas, I know that Dayon knows a bunch of those guys. So you know, feel
Who's
free.
Dayon?
Feel free to jump in. Have Dayon jump in at some point.
You know what? We don't have to be over there. Let's get on the couch. Come here. Get over by Dayon. Get on the couch.
We're
Okay,
gonna have a
Dayon.
good time.
I don't know who you are. Who are you?
Well, I'm a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I used to be an artist. I'm a program director now for the Hip Hop Music Hub station. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. Did some photography back in the day, graphics, you know, a little bit of everything.
How long you been doing that?
I've been doing pretty much music as long as I can remember. You know, I've been singing since I was little, freestyling, you know, different stuff of that nature. So, but kind of shied away from all that and got more towards, you know, working on doing this radio station thing and trying to help out the local and the underground scene by, you know, providing a way for them to be able to have a source for them to be able to put their music out to. So,
You talking about the Jiggy Jaguar show, or do you have your own radio station?
Hip Hop Music Hub.
Hip Hop
It was
Music
actually,
Hub, baby.
It was actually an idea that got started by Jiggy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what all happened with your radio station? Where do you do it right here in the studio, or?
Well, no, I mean, we've talked about doing what we call studio sessions, which is basically just kind of a show where me and B and, you know, a few other people just kind of come in, sit down in the studio, and just kind of talk about different aspects of being in the studio and what to look for and how to come in and be professional and, you know, get work done and get respected at the same time. So that's something that we are talking about, you know, maybe in the future to actually do as far as more content for the radio station. So
Have you been doing this in Wichita, or have you done it somewhere else, or just focused in Wichita? Were you born and raised in Wichita?
Well, I'm not born and raised in Wichita. I'm actually from Omaha, Nebraska. I've been in Wichita for many, many years now. Been on this music scene for a very long time. You know, I mean, I've known a bunch of these guys for some years now, supported a lot of these guys for years now, you know, and just been trying to be there and just, you know, be a supportive being for all of them, you know what I mean? Because not a lot of support in the city, so, you know, I figure if you got at least one fan, that's enough. So, you know, that's why I said I took the idea from Jiggy and kind of took the radio station in a whole nother light to where, you know, we're really trying to bring content out to the people and really trying to reach out to the different local and underground artists here in Wichita and, you know, around the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're getting, you know, a lot of decent listeners. You know, I was looking at numbers the other day, and, you know, we're getting a lot of listeners in places like Colombia and the Ukraine, different spots like that. So, I mean, there's people listening, you know what I mean? So, you know, we just got to bring more content to the station so that way it'll be more for people to want to hear and actually stay tuned.
If somebody didn't listen to rap, why would you tell them to listen to rap?
If they don't listen to rap, well, see, the thing about it is, though, with not listening to rap, to be honest, I don't really see hip-hop as being rap. I just see rap as being a portion of hip-hop. You know what I mean? Whereas with the Hip Hop Music Hub, you're not just going to hear rap. You know what I mean? We have R&B, we have old school soul jams, things like that we do throughout the day. And then, like I said, even with the content that we'll be bringing in, you know, it's not just all about rap or, you know, per se just the artist as far as the MC, the one that's the rapper or however you want to call him. It's not all just going to be focused on them. You know what I mean? It's going to be focused around, you know, the producers, the engineers, the photographers, the videographers. I mean, everybody that's involved with the music industry, because most people don't understand it's not just the rapper or the person that you see in the music videos that, you know, are in all the pictures that you see in the main one everybody talks about. A lot of times those people have 20 people behind them to even make them function on a daily, you know what I mean, to the point to where they wouldn't be able to do half of what they do without that entire squad of people.
So you have the idea and the concept that you guys are co-workers and not competitors.
Yeah, I mean, we're all co-workers, and then at the same time, we're all competitors, too, you know what I mean, because iron sharpens iron, you know what I mean, so if you don't have that type of competitive spirit, you know what I mean, while, you know what I mean, cooperating with each other, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to do things, you know what I'm saying, so you got to still compete, but at the same time, you got to still be able to cooperate and not hate on each other, you know what I'm saying, as far as crab barrel effect. So get that out
Crab
the way.
barrel effect?
No, crab barrel effect.
Crab barrel effect.
Crab barrel. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in a barrel full of crabs, all you want to do is pull each other down. You ain't gonna try to let nobody get out. So
Whereas ants would help each other out.
yeah, you know what I mean? They make a huge workload into a small one because every one of them take their own little intricate part, and then they do their part, and they do their part to the best of their ability, and know that the next man is going to do the same thing. And if everybody doing the best of their ability, then guess what? You got a great product on your hand.
Why do you think Wichita is like that, where they are not, like the non-rapper people, non-hip-hoppers, judgmental people? Why do you think that they pull you guys down?
Well, it's not even necessarily that it's just them that per se pull the industry or the scene down itself. It's a lot of those within the scene, too, that try to infiltrate or that just don't want to see it grow at all, you know what I mean? Because when you have something that's a force to be reckoned with, you got to answer to that, you know what I mean? You can't just overlook it or bypass it. You actually have to take a second to actually think about how you're going to deal with that situation, and most people don't want to do that when they come to hip-hop.
And they're worried about change.
Yeah, they're worried about what difference that hip-hop would do, you know, to a community or to somebody's outlook or their views or something, when we're not really trying to change your views. We're just trying to open your eyes to what you might not see or what you might not understand to be true as far as for somebody else's situation.
So, do you like different genres of music, or do you just stay with hip-hop?
Oh, I mean, I enjoy other genres of music. You know, I mean, I've listened to different genres, of course, like blues and jazz. You know, I've even listened to rock and roll. You know, I mean, soft rock, alternative stuff like that too. Because I mean, you can't just necessarily call yourself, you know, I mean, a music lover and just love one genre of music. You know, I mean, I'm a music lover, so I don't just love hip hop music. You know, I mean, I love all genres of music. It's just I gravitate more towards hip hop because it more or less represents me in my everyday life compared to most other genres of music. So,
in the Wichita area, how many in the hip hop world that is focused on music, how many have graduated high school?
Good question. You know what I mean? Since honestly I'm not really from here, I couldn't really say because, of course, I wouldn't have went to school with a lot of the gentlemen that are here that actually do music, so I wouldn't really know for sure, but I would assume most of them, you know what I mean, probably have a high school diploma or a GED or something like that, or if not, I'm sure they're probably smart enough to get one. They just didn't apply themselves because they'd rather do it towards music. So, thank you.
Who else do we got here? Tito, are you ready?
Toto.
Tito?
Dodo in the building. Big star.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good old Toto. How are you, my friend?
Shit, man. Chilling.
Well, I wish I could have made it for the party, but good old Derek Scaife seems to be very unreliable. But I hope that you guys are all educating Jay on the hip hop world out there, because she should have brought her belly dancing Darth Maul, and she could have belly danced with you guys.
Yeah.
I can still do that. I have my belly dancing to a small outfit.
GBMC.
So, go ahead,
how long
Jay.
have you been doing hip-hop?
I've been freestyling since a little kid, but I didn't start taking it serious till about 2014.